Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We're just going to let the room kind of fill in, and I'll just give a little spiel, and then we'll see. We'll see what's up. I'm really not that good looking, you guys. Thank you, though. Thank you, though. You can't do this through a phone. Well, thank you. I more than appreciate that compliment. I really, really do. My streams. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm glad you all are here. I usually try to do one in the morning, and I usually try to do one in the afternoon. Sometimes I can do both, sometimes only one, but I do try. Okay. Someone's obsessed with farts and poop. I don't know. Someone always comes on and starts talking about pooping and farting. And I'm pretty sure I put this as only for adults, that no children were allowed in here. So let's try to keep it, let's just try to keep the kids out today. And of course, you guys, I do get triggered by certain words. So if I see, because there's some crew that comes in here and they try to like sabotage or whatever. They like to pop into my lives because they don't get enough attention in their life. So they like to pop onto live streams. And they have trigger words. So if I see any type of trigger word, I will get you out of here, okay? Like quick. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, the trolls are trolling. The trolls are trolling. Anytime like their timeout runs out and they're able to come back on, I think they are subscribed. They have the notification bell on, so they know exactly when I come on. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. So I do average about 4 readings per 1 hour session. I usually average 4 readings. That's not a lot, you guys. 4 readings is not a lot. Sometimes I only average 3 readings because I feel like I need to go a little bit more in depth. So if for any reason you do not get selected today, it's not because your question is not important to me. It is not because other questions are, better than yours. It's just, I want to have fun with this too. So I know. So, what's up, buddy? My here. Oh, sorry, Betty. Did I get you? Okay. Sorry, you guys. My dogs are active. I know. You're fine. You're fine. Buddy, you're fine. Go. I know. I love you too. No, you can't have the cards. You cannot have a card. Okay. All right. I feed you no. It's not even. Yeah, he's cute. He's a cutie. It's not even his lunchtime yet. It's like almost his lunchtime. So he starts getting antsy around a certain amount of time. Plus, I was gone pretty much this morning. So he's kind of making up for last time I've been gone for the hour and a half I was gone today. It's like eternity. Yeah, he's a good boy. He is lucky. We found him in a shopping cart with all his brothers and sisters, and all the people in town like adopted these puppies. And one of the veterinarians in town, she has like 2 of his brothers. So when he goes in for like visits and stuff, we all talk about them. And he's actually had a reunion with his brothers too. It was so cute. So the whole litter was kind of spread around town. And we're a small town. Yeah. I wonder if anytime a Facebook page will come up and be like a Facebook post and be like, hey, where's the black and white doggy crew? Because that's us. We got a good one. We actually got the more like calm one because there was another one, Woodrow, and he's crazy. My dog is a saint. Yeah. Do you think? Oh, they know each other very well. Oh yes, they do. It is instant. Now that they're older, it's been like maybe 6 months since they've been together. But oh no, their smell, they know instantly, I would think, just by smell. For sure. Okay, you guys. All right, I'm going to start my first question. And again, I do like to pick certain questions that do appeal to me. I always wondered that growing up. Okay. And again, I'm going to pick questions I'm most drawn to that I feel like I should be reading on. Okay, so well, you guys really want to know about love. There are so many questions coming in at once. You really don't need to keep repeating yourself though, because that I get really. No, I'm not. I am not a fortune teller, unfortunately. Am not. Okay. Arup. Is that how you say that? Chowdhury. Arup. Am I saying that right? Arup. Yes. Okay. Open. What does open mean? Okay. Arup, I'm going to do your reading and I might have some questions for you. So we do have to interact together. So just stick with me. And if I ask you any questions, just go ahead and just go ahead. Yeah. Okay. All right. I feel like I need to shuffle like 3 more times because One more shuffle. And then you wanted to know about love. Will I find my love? Will I find my love this year? Not just will I find love, he wants to find his love, which I think is, it kind of makes me feel like he's super romantic. And when I think of that, I think of the Knight of Cups. So let's see. Maybe the Knight of Cups will come out. Hopefully, yep, marriage ready. I am. Okay, he's ready for marriage. Well, look at you. All right. I'm guessing you are male. I'm guessing you are a masculine. Mm-hmm. All right. Just so you guys know, if you ask about love, you might actually get a different message coming through. So please do be patient and understanding that sometimes you might go in, to the food court, and you go there thinking you're going to get, maybe some Mexican food, but then you end up getting like Italian. Okay. So tarot's kind of like that. Like you kind of have this idea, like, I want to know about love. And the tarot says, no, you need to know about financials more than love. Does that make sense? So that does happen. So don't come for me if it's not a love reading. It does happen. All right, he is open and free and willing and wants just a reading about love. I hope I can deliver that to you. Okay. Yeah, strength, huh? Okay. Okay, Taurus is earth energy, right? Earth. I think Taurus is earth. Earth element. Earth element. Yep. All right, let me ask. Okay, what's the strength? What's the strength? What's the six? Okay. Aww. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into your reading. I just wanted to. Oh, your sun is Libra? Oh. So you Yeah, okay. I don't know. Sorry, you guys. I'm a little slow right now. I'm like, what? I just ate, so I'm feeling like kind of sleepy. Wake up, wake up. Okay. So there are a few cards here, three to be exact, that have to do with Earth, Pentacles, which is finances, money. Okay, so I don't know if your finances, have anything to do with you possibly finding love. Okay, but we start with the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is someone here, and they sometimes are a little bit possessive about money. They like to control money, especially the way that money is made. It's the way that money is saved, and it's the way that money is spent. So, what this card says, it says, what fears are holding me back from finding a financial security? It says financial stability, security, conservatism, control, and possession. So, there's something about money, okay, when it comes to love or just life in general, but that could affect love. Okay. Coming out again is my single card. Okay. So you're looking for love. You are single. Okay. You take care of yourself. You make your own money. You're living in your own luxuries, right? You have material comfort, probably because of your obsession and control over your money. Okay. So the Nine of Pentacles is you are independent, you are confident, invest more in yourself. Okay, so make sure you're taking care of yourself. You say you do, so keep that up. Okay, it says, how can I cultivate self sufficiency and financial independence? I'm obsessed. It says abundance, luxury, self sufficiency, independence, material comfort. So there you are sitting pretty on your own, okay? You are now, sometimes when someone asks, like, should I be with this person or something like that, and the single card comes out, I'm like, oh no, you're better off single. Okay. So I don't know if you are better off single. I know you want love, but you're also just fine on your own. Okay. You're just fine on your own, but maybe work a little bit with this part where you don't come across, it's called miserly. Don't let your finances make you become a miserly person where, like, you're so obsessed, you're so possessive, you're so controlling over this aspect of your life, maybe where you should stay single because, that might not be a healthy place for love. So just keep that in mind, okay? We do have the Strength card. Okay, Strength is Leo. It does have a time frame of mid-July through mid-August, so kind of the end of summertime. It says strength is not brute force. It is the power of the soul, which lies in vulnerability. How can you harness your inner strength to overcome obstacles? Bravery, inner strength, focus, courage, control. So there might be something coming your way, maybe around this time frame, maybe the end of summer, where you might have to step up that bravery. Okay, you might have to step up, stay focused. You might have to show up for yourself. Being your inner strength might have to show up for yourself. So I'm not saying something tough is coming up, but there could be something coming up where you might have to be strong. You might have to have courage. You already have control, right? You're already kind of controlling, if you will. You do like to have control. And this card says, yes, you know, um, be in control. And it also says, to stay focused. Okay. And I asked what strength is because I always try to get confirmation for major arcana if I'm not sure where this is going and I wasn't sure where it's going. So the Ace of Swords came out for strength card. Okay. And it says, with this sword, cut through confusion, gain clarity. What ideas or perspectives are presenting themselves to me? Clarity, new ideas, mental breakthrough, truth, and breakthroughs. Mental power, and breakthroughs. So there might be something that you gain clarity on, that you find out the truth about, and because of that, having strength, courage, and control might be absolutely necessary once you find this out. But once you what? Oh my gosh, Garden Goddess is here with some vibes. What's what's a third leg? Is that the rod? Are we talking about the rod, the sword? Oh my God. No, it's okay. It's okay. That just came from left field. That just came from left field. But yeah, there's something that you're going to be gaining clarity about. And again, you asked for a love reading, but um it was a joke. Okay. Okay. Now, when it does come to love though, at the very back of the deck, which is the back of the deck, the card on the back that didn't fall out for you. That is like an overall type of energy. And it is about romance. This can be romantic. It's the Six of Cups. Sometimes it does represent children, wanting children, that childhood feeling, like wanting to go back to childhood, a feeling of innocence, kind of like that butterfly feeling in the stomach, feeling generous, right? Being generous. So you might have to spend a little bit. Okay, don't hold on to your money too much, because you're already living in your luxury, okay? You're already living in it on your own. But, generosity, you might have to share. You need to get used to maybe sharing, okay? So if you want to find love and you want to be in love and you want to have your love, there is that element of generosity that comes with that, okay? Offering someone that cup, sharing what you have already. All these cups are full. So sharing what you have already, okay? Well, no, you don't have to, honey. You want to. See, there's a difference, okay? It's not, okay, I'll share, right? It's more of, I've got so much for me. I'm so abundant and take care of myself. Yeah, right? And you know what's funny? You have the Nine of Pentacles, right? Okay, keep that in mind. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is having everything you need except that family, that love. Okay, so I asked what the Nine of Cups is. Honey, you got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? All right, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Well, it's not like spending on her. It's like using that money to, I want to say, invest. I want to say, right? As much as you invest in yourself, you don't have to have money to have love unless you want like an obsessed type of love. Yeah. Yeah. So just, it's you spending because, and it's not like, it's like treating them to things because, there's just that generosity that kicks in. It's because you want to share it, not because you have to share it. So if anyone comes along and you feel like you have to, that's a no. That's a no. If they're saying, you know, my love language is you buying me things all the time, no. No, 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 no. That's showing your generosity, okay? Having that innocence. Yeah, when you want to, I do help people, okay? Now this is building your family because you're already at the 9 of Pentacles. Well, my friend, in steps the 10 of Pentacles, okay? That is sorry, you guys. My neighbor's popping off his gun. So sorry about that. I don't know. Could you guys hear gunshots? I'm fine. I do not live in like Compton or anything. I'm not in LA or nothing like that. Just, I got girls obsessed with my money and used my cards. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Yeah, that can make you miserly, okay? Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay. So anyway, this card, okay, let's get into this card. It says home is where the heart is. How can I create financial stability, security for my family and also future generations? So this is your family. This is the family that comes after that. This is the family that comes after that. Okay, this is the family before you. This is taking care of everybody. And I really do think you can do that. And that you would want to do that. It says family, tradition, legacy, material wealth, financial security. Okay, so you did ask about love, but I feel like somehow this love feeling here, it has to really revolve around finances, wealth, security. Okay, I really do. And again, you gaining clarity on something and having to be kind of strong with that. All right, let's get you some advice. We're going to close this puppy out. So let's get you some advice. Well, it says right here, my love. The cards got you on blast. Yeah, you do not need a date of birth to do a tarot reading, okay? So you don't need full names. You do not need birth dates for a tarot reading. That is for astrology, and I am not an astrologer. So you only need to give your birth date and full name, time of birth, all that fun jazz if you're having a detailed astrology chart reading. Just so you guys know, you do not need to give that info for cards to come out for you. Let's get you some advice. What is some advice? Ooh. All right. So coming out, it looks like Death card decided to reverse itself. Okay, it kind of came out and then kind of spun around just slightly. So I'm going to take Death card in reverse. It says resistance to change, fear of the unknown, and being stagnant. All right, so you are not going to get love in that mode, right? Because the Death card is about rebirth, transformation, making changes, okay? It says what endings are necessary for a new beginning, but you're being a little resistant to that, so just be aware of that. But anyway, I hope that helped. I do feel like the will I what? Will I succeed in my scientific idea of generating electricity? Oh, yeah, let's see about that. That sounds fascinating. That sounds fascinating. I will try for wife. Okay. All right. All right. Yep. Sorry, you guys. It's not that, again, it's not that I don't feel that your questions aren't important, you know. It's just I would also like to do readings that I find curious that I would want to know. Do you know what I mean? So again, if you do want a private reading, if you have a question that you just need answers, you can go to my community page. I have all my links there. You can tip me for a personal reading, or just go find a tarot reader that will read you. Just go find a tarot reader. There's probably tons on right now, you guys. There's probably tons on tonight. There's probably tons of tarot readers on. Okay, you probably asked this question and you've probably gotten answers and you're just trying to reconfirm that this, right? So yeah, there's just some questions I would like to know. So a personal reading, you just tip. I just accept a tip. After you tip, you can email me. You can find me on Facebook. You can message me on Reddit. Whatever communication you want, ask me your one question and I will answer it personally. It will be in written form, but you will get a reading. But if I come on live, I want to do questions that I think are fascinating and that I truly want the answers to as well. So anyway, okay. Where was that? Okay, I don't know how to say that. Report. Something report. Oh, Yashraj. Am I saying that right? Yashraj Q. Question. Please tell me, will I succeed in my scientific idea of generating electricity? So is that person with me? Yes. Okay, there you are. Okay, Yash Raj, I'm going to answer your question. Just let me know that you are with me. Yash Raj, are you with me about this scientific idea? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to get into your reading, and if I have any questions, I will ask you, and you just need to, play along with me and interact with me. And if I have any questions, answer that. And yeah, we'll see what comes up. All right. So, will I succeed in my scientific idea of generating electricity? I don't know why, but I'm hearing that that show Shark Tank. Have you ever thought about going on Shark Tank? You were just watching that 5 minutes ago. Yeah, look up Shark Tank. If you guys don't know what it is, just look it up. Look up Shark Tank. Will I succeed? Will I succeed? Will they succeed in their scientific idea? I need to send funding to make proof of concept or a small working model before I go on Shark Tank. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes. They do like to see products that are already making money, generating money, don't they? And that you already kind of have a customer base, right? Okay. Are you a woman? I don't think you're a woman. Are you a woman or are you male? I'm sorry, babe. I forgot your name. Was it Yashi? Was it Yashi? Yash. Okay. Yash, you're a man. Okay. All right. Let me draw a few more cards for you, please. Bear with me. Yeah, I like that question. Will I win an assault case? Yeah, let's definitely do that. You'll just have to give me a second to do this one and we'll do that one. So just don't let me forget because that is seriously interesting and I want to find out. I'm a Libra, so I love to see justice served. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That card almost flicked at me, but didn't want to come out. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, just remind me because I'm getting flooded with a lot of questions right now. So just kind of let me get through this reading a little bit and then pop back on. So I got you. Okay, who's the Queen of Wands? Who's the Queen of Wands? Who's the Queen? Oops. Let me ask you this. Are you a water sign by chance? Are you a water sign? You either might be a water sign or an earth sign. I would say water or earth. Ronaldo or Messi? Okay, my daughter asked me that and I got scolded. my 7-year-old asked me, Mom, Ronaldo or Messi? And I was like, Ronaldo. She was like, no, it's Messi. I was like, oh my God, I had two choices. Jesus. I was like, I had two choices. I don't know. I always see you watching Ronaldo. You know what I mean? You're always watching YouTube shorts on Ronaldo. I thought you liked Ronaldo. Sorry. But yeah, I got reamed. I got reamed for not picking Messi. Like, Jesus. Did not know that Messi was the right answer. So, Messi. I'm going to say Messi this time so I don't get in trouble, apparently. Page of Cups. Your daughter. Wow. Okay. That's a little harsh, but okay. Cups. Page of 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 Cups. Where's the Page of Cups? I think it's you. Okay, let me ask you this. It's Yash, right? Yash. Are you are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship with someone at this moment? You don't have. You don't have. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get a clarification card for. Oops. Okay. Thanks. Here you go. What's the 9? Sorry, I'm just getting clarification on some cards that come out because I like to dig a little bit deeper if I'm not understanding. It's like cards come out and you're like, ooh, what's this? Then you get clarification and then you're like, well, what's that? Then you have to get more clarification. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I think we're all clarified here. All right, let me get into this reading. Oh, sorry, Betty. Oh, sorry, baby. I need to scoot. Here, go. You guys, go. Get away from me. Okay. Sorry, I've got 3 crazy dogs. Okay. Okay, we start with the Queen of Wands. Okay, so she holds the wand, my friend. Okay, she is a leader. She is passionate. She is warm. She is confident, creative. She is in a leadership role. Okay, she might be significant in this journey that you're on. Okay, so she might be older, okay, mature, older, female fire sign. So look out for her. Okay, look out for her. Now, I asked who she was, and the Lovers card came out. Okay, so the Lovers card is about choices when it comes to relationships, when it comes to unions. It can be love and romance, but it does say partnerships. So she might be someone that you might choose to go into like business together, form a partnership together. Okay, so again, look out for her. This might happen around mid-May to mid-June is a time frame possibly to look forward to finding her, possibly. Okay, she might be someone from your past, maybe someone you know, okay, or she knew you, possibly, because this is a someone from the past, a reconciliation type of card. Will there be an opportunity to reconnect with someone from the past? Okay, so she might be a partner, like either you've thought about, or maybe you've talked to about doing this type of work, or something like that. So I'm probably gonna say that this is you. Okay, I think I asked if you were water or earth. So this is someone who is creative, someone who's looking for a new beginning, creative inspiration, intuitive, artistic expression. What new creative opportunities will arise? So I do believe that this is you. Okay, and then I asked what that was, who's the Page of Cups, and we got the 2 of Cups. So again, this is a partnership, okay? Harmony, a mutual attraction with balance. Okay, so again, you're coming out, okay, and she's coming out, okay, with basically, the same cards here. Okay, so you may have been emotionally attached at some point to this Queen of Wands. I don't know who she is. I don't know who she is, but it does seem like she might have been a partner from the past, or someone who's very generous. The Queen of Wands is very passionate and warmth. And then we have generous here. So I don't know, maybe she can lead you in the right direction on funding or something like that. Obviously she's not Pentacles, but she does have connections. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Anyone from your past, anyone who you felt you had a partnership with, you had a union with, anyone like that. possibly from the past with the Six of Cups. Now, so far right now, you're doing pretty well, okay, or you will be doing fairly well because this is a card of security and financial success, and this one is on your own. So this is you doing well for you, okay? So you're going to be fine. This card means that you are going to be just fine. Okay, so there's that. You know, again, like my last reading for my last question, they also got this card. Okay. So just make sure that, you know, you're not too possessive, that you're not too controlling. Like, yes, save your money, right? It's good to save, 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 but you might need to spend. So be okay possibly with doing that, spending some of that money that you do have to invest in you and what you're doing. Okay. You might have to invest your own money into this. And then I asked what that was. We do have the devil showing up. Okay. So the devil is just maybe you don't have like the best ideal for yourself, you know, like you don't see yourself in the best light. Maybe you talk down to yourself. Maybe you have tendencies that are not healthy, right? Maybe you have temptations. Maybe you have toxic behaviors, possibly. Okay, so just be careful with the devil. It is earth energy. I know you said you're water, but just be careful. We do have this earth energy there. It says, what temptations are holding you back from achieving your goals? Okay, maybe it is money, right? Maybe it is the way that you see money. Okay. And then I asked what the devil was, and we have this moving on from the past to the future into something brighter. So that's good. It is about personal growth. So do know that you might need to be traveling or making some type of move here. Like he literally has everyone packed up, right? He's taking them somewhere better. So you might have to move. It says moving on, travel, progress, move on from the past, journey towards a brighter future. What situations or relationships in my life require me to let go and move forward? So you might have to do that. Again, possibly investing some of your own money, you know, moving away from this kind of these temptations or bad situations here, right? Moving away for someone better. Hey, Stephanie, what's up? Okay, at the back of the deck, we do have the Sun card, which is a beautiful card of joy, success. So just having this card in the back of the deck, I have to say yes. Okay, you're also the Page of Cups with your creative idea. All right. You know, just mind the devil. He's just there. He's just saying like, hey, be careful. You know, you might have something that you're that's not healthy surrounding you. So just be careful with that. But positivity, success, joy. How can you bring more joy, positivity to your life? So that's a yes for me. Now, I asked what the Sun card was, and again, it's someone not happy, right? So you have all these cups. Maybe someone's trying to give you a cup. Okay. Maybe someone does try to give you a cup. You know, maybe you're not interested. Maybe you're not happy with that cup. Maybe you're not happy with these cups that you already have. Remember, watch the devil, those kind of like bad ideas, okay? So it says introspection, contemplation, dissatisfaction, and apathy. Is it time to consider a new possibility? Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. So in order to have this type of joy, oh, thank you so much. I do try. You know, so maybe just be careful with, you know, the success and this joy, this vitality that you're not left thinking that you don't have enough, okay? Because I'm pretty sure you will. And then you have this, right? And then you have this person who's kind of possessed, controlling over that. Anyway, I hope that helped. I hope that helped. And so much success to you. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do what you're doing. I'm sure half the people in this room couldn't do what you're doing. So best wishes, best luck to you. You're welcome. I see positivity, except for that devil card. Just whatever that is there. Just be careful. All right. I was supposed to do something about a court case, something with a boss. I was supposed to do a court case. So if you are still with me, they might have had to go. I'll give you a second to show up. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Hendrix is here. How could I forget that name? How could I forget the name Hendrix? All right. So ask me, okay, present. Ask me your question one more time and I will ask the cards. Just be specific. Just be as straightforward as possible and I will go ahead and ask and we'll get into it. Will I win an assault case? Okay, are you a female? Are you a female? Okay, a male. So did you get into a fight with another male? Boss? Is this two males fighting here? My boss attached. Yes. Just two males hashing it out, huh? Ooh. Were there people around when you did that or were you guys alone? I could see people just like watching it. I mean, I don't know if you have any witnesses. Do you have witnesses? People were around? You know, it's so funny. I'm like, I wonder if the Emperor is going to show up. There he is. So we'll see if he comes out in this reading. Okay, there were four. All right, we'll see if the Emperor does come out because he was right there. And I immediately thought, okay, the Emperor is going to show itself. So we'll have to see. Okay, so you have eyewitnesses. Very good. Very good. Hopefully you beat his ass. I don't know if you got to beat his ass in the end, you know, because once someone throws the first punch, man, you know, you don't do a negative with a negative, obviously. All right, but will you win? Will you win? Will you win? Will you win against your boss? Will you win? Will you win? It's probably better that you didn't. I was just wondering. Okay, that card wanted to. Okay. Do you have an attorney? Okay. Do you have an attorney? Okay, is she female? Oops. Yeah, okay, so she's here. Your attorney's in the, she's here. She's on standby. She's here. Okay, are you an air sign? You probably don't know the sign of your boss, but you might. Are you an air sign? You think you're a water sign? Okay. So this might be your boss here. If you want to give me the month and the day of your birthday, you don't have to give me the year, but just the month and the day, I could probably tell you what you are. Okay, I think you're December 23rd. Yeah. November is isn't that Virg? September. November? Sagittarius. I don't know. Does anyone know? He's a Cap. Okay. Capricorn. That's Capricorn. Okay. Thank you so much. Is Capricorn water? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let me ask you this. Have you been told that you have feminine energy? Have you been told that you have feminine energy? Men can carry feminine energies. I'm just asking. Capricorn's Earth. Okay. All right. So I think your boss is here. I don't know if you know. Yes, with a few people, they say you have feminine energy because I think you're here, but you're showing up as a feminine. And there's nothing wrong with that. I had a woman show up as the emperor. Okay. She came out as the mother effing emperor. I was like, girl, you've got some masculine energy. Okay. It is okay for men to have feminine energy. In fact, for you to be in your feminine right now is probably a good, it's probably a good thing. Okay, let me ask you this. Is your boss an air sign? Do you know when your boss's birth date is? I mean, it's kind of a shot in the dark, but Yep. Yeah, good. Good. Who's the Okay. Oh, interesting. They're gonna communicate. Okay. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay. Okay. Hmm. This card likes to come out today. It's come out in every reading I've done so far. I've done 3 readings and it's the 3rd time it's come out. Okay. What's the Okay. All right. I think I've got you. I think I've got your reading. So let's begin. Okay. So I do think this is your lawyer, a female leader, female fire sign. I do think I thought of lawyer right away. That's why I asked if you had an attorney. But yeah, she's confident. I think she is confident that you will win. So she's waiting to represent you. She's very. Oh, sorry, you guys. Shh, you guys are fine. Okay. She is someone who's in a leadership role. She's passionate about what she does. So I'm definitely thinking this is your lawyer, okay? And, excuse me, the Ace of Swords is here. So this is clarity, okay? This is new ideas. Mental power, truth, right? Finding out the truth. And breakthroughs. Breakthroughs for you, okay? With this sword, cut through the confusion, gain clarity. Okay, so I do think, you know, she's got some tricks up her sleeve, okay? She's going to clarify a lot of things for you if you need it. So she is there. She is there, and she's all about the truth, which is kind of like that legal, you know, representation there. Okay, so definitely use her if you have to. She's going to be beneficial, quite possibly for you. Now, for some reason, I do have the Knight of Swords coming in, and he's on his horse. He's coming in very aggressive, okay? Very assertive. Very assertive. This leads me to believe that your boss is coming out. Now, even though you said he's kind of he's older, right? He, at this point, his energy is more like he's ambitious to do this, okay? He's confident in what he's doing. He is determined. He is action oriented and he's coming in assertively, okay? So yeah, I do believe that this could be your boss. I'm pretty sure. Now I asked, you know, about him, and the Page of Swords. Excuse me, the Knight of Swords the Page of Swords came out. So I don't know. This is a younger person, okay? Someone younger, or maybe, okay, younger, or like they're not as seasoned. Do you know what I mean? They might be someone who's fairly new at the job. So I wonder if he's trying to get someone that, is fairly new, at the job, maybe to communicate for him. Maybe this is his lawyer, but if this is his lawyer, that lawyer's got nothing on your lawyer. Your lawyer is a bad ass, okay? Your lawyer, you do not want to mess with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, but anyway, he might be communicating with this person, possibly. And this person is, they are on the curious side. They're kind of learning about this. And again, yeah, they're not too seasoned, okay? They haven't been doing this for a very long time. Uh-huh. Interesting. And then I asked what the Page of Swords is, because I'm like, well, who's this? And then we got this card, okay? It's how money's controlled, a possession over finances. It's about security. So maybe he's, he might be talking to someone, this person, maybe it's a financial advisor, maybe, about like their financial stability, financial security, control, possession, what fears are holding me back, right? So they might be communicating with this person, trying to get new ideas, possibly maybe around the finances involved in this, okay? Or maybe they're going to make you an offer. This is someone who this person would rather save, but they might have to spend, and they don't like that. So you might get I don't want to say you're going to get a payout, but you might. So, so far, I would probably say we have more cards here, but so far, I'd probably say yes, it will be successful for you. All right, and coming in hot is the Wheel of Fortune. This is good luck. This is luck on your side, okay? This is a great card to get. Big, big yes card, okay? It does say what goes around comes around. I'm sorry, you can't get any more clear than that. What goes around comes around, honey. How can you adapt to changing circumstances? So things might be changing for you. Definitely for the better. Says cycles, a change, fate, destined, divine timing. So this might have happened to you because it was supposed to happen to you. And I'm sorry that it did happen to you, but I do feel like this was kind of fated, and this is the good luck card. Oh my God. Sorry, my neighbor does have a cannon. He's shooting his cannon now, so he has a gun and a cannon. I think my dogs are seriously going to have a heart attack. Okay, I asked what the Wheel of Fortune was, and we just have your cup just runneth over. Your cup is literally so full that it's just spilling out, okay, which is also a big yes card. It is a water card too, water sign card. It says, it's about love. When we're talking about the Ace of Cups, it is about love, but this card is also about a new beginning for you. It's also about emotional clarity, spiritual awakening. Okay. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot that goes into this. This is super heavy. This is not light stuff. So I did ask if you were the Queen of Cups, and that's totally fine. Don't worry about coming in as a feminine. But you said you're Capricorn. Someone said that's Earth, right? Someone said that's Earth energy. But anyway, there is a female water sign here. I'm not sure who she is. But I did ask who she is, and in came the Sun card. In came the Sun card. So I don't know. She could be a mother. I don't know if you're still, are you talking to your mother about this case? I don't know if your mother is involved, but she could be a nurturing mother figure for you. Maybe this is someone at work, but they are emotionally stable. It says that, yes, we talk. Okay. So maybe this is your mom. This could be your mom if we're talking, about feminine energy. If you're not a water sign, this would definitely not be you if you are not water. But there is something about success. There is joy. Okay. There is positivity. All right. Maybe because of the payout or something that you get of the success of this, that you might be able to now help your mother with something that's coming out. And then this card is someone just feeling really depleted, but they're still standing, okay? They are still standing. They've been through so much. They've come out stronger. They've actually come out stronger on the other side, but there's been tons of challenges. They are resilient. They are determined, perseverance, courage, and strength. So just, try to stay standing. Don't get knocked over even when you're tired, okay? Keep going. Okay, she does hold the wand. Okay, she can be in your corner. She will be working for you if needed. She is a badass, so don't worry about that. And yeah, I think I see it going in your favor. Let me get you some advice. Let's get some advice. And then I do need to go, my loves. I do need to go, but I will be back on Monday. And again, if you did want a private reading, just go to my community page where I do posts. I have my link tree there. You can send me a tip donation for a reading. You can get a hold of me in a few ways that are located there, and then I will give you a written read. All right, advice. If there's one thing you need to know, what is it? There's one thing you need to know. What is it? You're welcome. And this is the energy in this present moment, okay? Any tarot reader will say, energy changes. You make a different move. That shifts the whole thing. Someone else makes a different move. That shifts the whole energy. It does happen. It's called free will. All right. Again, another water sign. Okay, the High Priestess is here. Yes. So keep your ears open. Okay. Okay, when it's talk, 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 listen, listen, listen. This is highly intuitive energy. Okay. There might be some intuitive insights that you're possibly ignoring. Tap into that. Don't ignore that. Says knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Trust your intuition. So if your intuition takes you a certain direction, it's probably right. Okay. There might be things that you don't know. It is about secrets. She does hold the secrets. She knows a lot of things. I wonder if that could be a coworker. Let's see who the High Priestess is. What's the high? You got to find out like someone said, a High Priestess, you don't need an introduction for the High Priestess. She stands on her own. This might be someone who, defends you. This might be someone who defends you. Like the Witness. Who's the High Priestess? And then I must go. I'm so sorry, my loves. I think that's why you picked me. Yes, I'm sorry, everyone. I really don't have a lot of time to do readings, and I usually pick the questions that I'm most drawn to. And it's not that your question's not important. It's just there's certain energies I'm more drawn to, so I do apologize. There's lots of tarot readers on today, you guys. Please go seek another tarot reader. If you decide to stay here for an hour, that's your choice. It's called free will. Hang out, enjoy, right? Okay. So I asked what High Priestess is, and it is the Four of Swords. Again, it's being like so tired. Okay, you're going to get lots of rest after this, my friend. You are going to be able to rest. You are going to be able to meditate. You are going to be able to just maybe have a nice spa day. Maybe take mom on a spa day. But it says, what aspects of my life require me to take a break and recharge energy? So just make sure that you are recharging, okay? Make sure that you are taking care of yourself, your mental health, especially with the swords here. Mental health, physical health. It says retreat from the world, recharge your energy, gain that perspective, right? Gain that perspective, the truths, okay, breakthroughs. Again, she holds a lot of power here for you. All right, my loves, thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.